big round of applause to the fact that Shallow released as a single yesterday. I've been listening to it for 24 hours, so much so that it triggered my period a solid 2 weeks ago. So that's what we're working with tonight. Super thrilled. I am very excited to be here. I just moved back from New York this summer back to Toronto. Different people move to New York for different reasons, fame, fortune, etc. I moved there simply because Rachel Berry did from Glee. I was like, small town Ohio to New York is like a huge move, and if Rachel could do it, why not I? I actually moved there for school. I went to grad school there, which was fun. Lots of people asked me if it was worth it. And I have to say, I have another liberal arts degree, and I now currently live back at home with my parents in Etobicoke. So get your calculators out, do the math. Was it worth it? We don't know. I am very excited to be back in Toronto. It's my favorite place on earth. It's my home. My life is like kind of coming together now, which is interesting. I have a job now, which is wild. Never thought it would happen to me personally, but and things are good. Like I'm dating now, which is like fun, and I'm like good at it for the first time in my life, which I've never been. And I've never been good at dating because I have like historically a really psychotic way of vetting people. Which is like a very rigid two-step process. So I'm gonna run you through this process right now. I am single. My birth chart is Aries Sun, Pisces Moon, Libra Rising, bitch. So get your co-star out, match with me. So the first thing I usually do, I haven't done this in a while because it has not proven to be helpful. I ask one very specific question. It's very normal to ask people questions when you date them. You know, do you have a job? What's your relationship like with your grandmother, etc., etc. My first question is, who's your favorite Spice Girl? Okay. This is a very specific answer. The answer that I'm looking for you is all of them. I do not want to pit any of those women against each other. I'm looking for all of them as the answer. If you are going to give me an answer, the answer is obviously Victoria Beckham. And wait, no one clapped for that? I could go on for another 20 minutes about Victoria Beckham, but we do not have the time. Alternatively, my other question is sometimes, what's your favorite Spice Girls song? That one's also all of them. I mean, there we go. It's very simple and very easy. The second part of the process is this. Okay, so you know when you're dating someone, you get to like date 2 or 3, and you're like, let's watch a movie. You know, like full well knowing that like a movie is not going to be watched. In my case, we are watching a movie. And it is the movie I select. And every single time, it is 2001's Josie and the Pussycats. Oh my god. Sometimes, wait, can I tell you guys a secret? Sometimes when I'm having a bad day, my mantra is to like read through the cast list in my head because it's so amazing. I'm like, Rachel Lee Cook, Tara Reid, Rosario Dawson, Alan Cumming, Parker Posey. It just like makes my day better. But the reason this is part of my vetting process is because this movie is like fundamentally me. You know, if you can fuck with this movie, you can fuck with me. It has 2 of my favorite topics, which is like conspiracy theories and also like a hot girl band, you know? So I think I've watched this movie with multiple girls like upwards of 20 times. It's fine, I'm fine. So one time the girl passed my first test. She said her favorite Spice Girl song was Saturday Night Divas, which is like a B-side, so we moved her through to the second round. I don't want to hear like Wanna Be is your favorite song. Not that that's a bad song, but like, dig deeper. So I went over to her house. I brought my most prized possession, which is my Josie and the Pussycats DVD. Like if a fire is burning in my Etobicoke house, like, am I taking the dog? No. Am I taking Josie? For sure, So I bring it over, we're watching it. There's like no touching on the couch. Like this is not a time for games. This is a time for me to test you, okay? If you're laughing, we're cool. So we get through the entire movie. She's like letting me sing all the lyrics, 3 small words, go-to karaoke song, only for me. So at the end of the movie, she had passed the test. We're like, I don't know, I guess marriage is on the horizon now. And we're sitting on the couch, and she goes to take my hand, and I think she's gonna be like, come to my bedroom. Instead, she grabbed my wrist and said, do you want to come see my rat?
Yeah.
And I was like, well, you passed test number 1 and also test number 2. We are getting married. I guess the rat is my son. So yeah, take me to go see the fucking rat. Bring me to the rat, sister. A new adoptive son. Bring me to him. And we're like staring at it. And I'm like trying to really muster up compliments. I'm like, it's cute. And she's like, this is really cool. Like, not many girls are into this. And I was like, well, most like lesbians have cats, so it's like very brave of you to subvert the genre. So I'm like complimenting my new son. It's all going good. And she turns to me and she like starts making out with me, which is cool. I love making out. It's like in my top 3 favorite things to do. The other 2 things are like Lady Gaga trivia and like ironing. I love all 3 things. But here's the thing. It was like, Lucas, you're the unnamed girl with the rat. This is me, right? This is the rat. Okay? I love making out, but simply not in front of Ratatouille, It's not gonna like jive with me. Thank you, sweetie. My precious. I would go on a second date with you.
Yeah,
Okay, great. I'm going on time. So I like simply couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I like left. I was like, I really gotta go. I have to work early tomorrow. And this is at a time in my life where I was like famously unemployed, and she knew that. It's like early meeting, sister. I gotta go. So I ran. I've never run in my life. I've played soccer for like 6 years, and I did not run once. Like a light, like fast walk sufficed, But this time I did run. I ran, and as I'm like 2 blocks down the street, fully sweating because never run in my life, working out muscles I didn't know existed. And I hear her open the door and I hear her yell my name. And she was like, "You forgot your Josie and the Pussycats DVD." Shocking. The whole bar should be quiet right now. And I stood there and I thought, this was truly like my Sophie's Choice moment. I was like, do I go back for the love of my life, which is Josie? Or do I continue on loveless but free? And I sat there and I thought, and I kept running, bitch. I kept running. Because at the end, thank you. That's called self-respect. A fucking rat, come on, a rat, sorry. Because here's the thing, like, at the end of the day, I, like, will do anything for love, but I won't do rat.
Father, everybody.